Hi, happy Monday, everyone. Welcome. I am Meredith, and I am here with our message for the 28th of April, 2025. We have the sun and the moon both in Taurus, and the moon is in its new phase. This is an opportunity for us to focus on our seed thoughts, everything that is in a beginning cycle for us, and be looking at our horizon for what we want to put on it. Make your tinctures, get into your herbs, all that sort of fun stuff. We also have the Scarlet Rose Tarot on the table. We're tuning into the energy atmosphere. And instead of the tea leaf cards, we are going to use the Elemental Oracle by Stacey, Demarco at the very end of the reading. So stay tuned. All right, what's on offer to us in the energy atmosphere today? Our first card, the Death card. Hello, Scorpio. Woohoo! That's the second time in a week the Death card has been our first card. Transformation. Whenever you see the Death card, something is transforming. Something has come to fulfillment, and simultaneously there's a brand new beginning, new moon phase. So we were talking about this for a couple of weeks, being in the energy of transformation and keeping our awareness on the fertility of the recent eclipse energies. And now those energies are stable. They remain stable, not that they were unstable. However, they'll take a bit more of a back seat now and be a behind the scenes energies at work in our world. A behind the scenes energy at work in our world is what I wanted to say. So where there's momentum in the Death card as I look at it today, we are in motion with our seed thoughts, our new beginnings, and the transformative energy of the eclipse is at our back now. And it is providing, let's say, a little bit of wind in our sails. All right, next set, 3 cards. The first is Page of Pentacles. Pages, new, novice, beginning. So lots of beginning energies here. I like it, and transformative as well. So the new moon and a page in a reading is a great influence. And the Page of Pentacles is building on something that stands the test of time, investing in what grows. Strong connection to the 3 of Pentacles in that card. Next we have, 10 of Cups. Love, bliss, joy, happiness on overflow to the power of 10. Remarkable card. And because it's a 10, it's a fulfillment. So we have, again, Death card, simultaneous beginnings and endings happening. Beautiful. And then we have the Knight of Swords, and we're amped up to move swiftly in the direction of our dreams. Our next card, Ace of Wands, right in the center of the reading. How awesome is that? Makes it all balanced. The ace balances out the energy of the reading, because cards to either side of it that may be slightly challenging will be neutralized in their challenge by this ace. And this particular ace in the suit of wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's all fire, and it's motivation. Perfect, right? So being in the momentum here of the Knight of Swords, who is a no muss, no fuss knight, point A, point B, swiftly. No circuitous routes here, and fiery creativity and passion, motivation, enthusiasm for whatever we're up to in the now. Next set of 2 cards, the Magician. How perfect is that? Show me the magic. Show me an opportunity to bring my magic where it's going to be most useful. Isn't that fantastic, actually? Especially when you're thinking about new beginnings forged in love, bliss, joy, happiness that creates a profound transformation. This is about being in the ripple effect. We were talking about how the King and the Queen of Pentacles last week, we saw them both, were bringing about the ripple effect for our manifestation. And this reading so far looks like a ripple to me. And then paired with, look at this, the Magician is the Sun, happiest card in tarot. My goodness, folks, if you want to take action today on your vision board, your manifestation mantras, your affirmations, my goodness, this is the time to invest in yourself. Truly, look at these cards. It's about fulfillment. It's about setting energy in motion that is flowing, rippling in the direction of our vision that we hold in heart-mind coherence. So be the builder, be the creator. Don't wait for it to happen to you. Be a part of, contribute, be a participant for everything that you desire to create, because the energies are supporting you. Now, look at the artwork on the table there for a moment. Look at the Knight of Swords and look at the Sun. Divine Feminine, in the Sun in the artwork anyway, and a Divine Masculine in the Knight of Swords. And they're coming towards each other. What's in the middle is the Ace of Wands. And what's supporting them, the Magician, the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. That's huge energy, all converging. And let's not forget the Death card. That looks like the eclipse energy at our back. That's what that feels like to me as I look at it. And then we have Six of Cups. Yeah, most definitely. There's some aspect of your life experience that perhaps has been on a shelf for a while, has been backburnered, and now you're ready to take some action on it. There's the Six of Cups. There's great harmony in the atmosphere for you to move freely within your creative process. And the Six of Cups for me as a reader is a channeling card, and it's channeling the wisdom, the all-knowingness of our soulful presence. So this is our soulful presence informing our waking consciousness on this card. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. How is the universe helping us out behind the scenes? And there's the Two of Cups. More harmony in the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine in self-relationship. But the core of this card is show up in the way you desire to be met. And look how you're potentially being met here in the main body of the reading. It's huge. Then we have Judgment. There's an opportunity to review and redo here. And there's also an opportunity in the Judgment card to learn from prior experience. So give some things a review when it comes to your manifestation, and not in such a way that you paralyze yourself and do nothing. Don't stand in judgment of yourself. If you have a judgment of yourself and you have resurrected that in the now, it's because it's here to clear. Oh yeah. And there's the Devil. What are you shackled to? What is your ego voice saying? Honestly, I just looked at the bottom of the deck. I like to be surprised with you all. However, I turned the deck over and I just looked at our next card, and it's the Lovers, which are the same characters that typically show up shackled on the Devil card. So look, we have the Lovers, we have the Two of Cups, we have this gorgeous alignment with the the Knight of Swords and the Sun. So how are you being met today? How are you showing up for you? And what old garbage and vulture thoughts is cycling up for you? What old scenario are you running in your thought process that has the potential to limit you in the now? Identify that. Don't judge it, love it, validate it, and move on and keep blazing the trail that you're on, because it's fabulous. And then we have, how beautiful is that? The Three of Wands. This is us taking a moment, taking a pause, and looking at our horizon. So it behooves us to take a look at the stuff that holds us back in our sometimes negative inner dialogue. And we all have that, if even temporarily. We can talk ourselves out of things. What might you potentially talk yourself out of, even though you're in the face of all of this gorgeous energy that is supportive of your dream? Just be mindful of it and approach it with a loving heart and a loving consciousness. There's no room for criticism here. And if you catch yourself doing that, do something loving about it. All right. Gosh, those cards are gorgeous. All All right, angel answers. Put a question to the deck if you have one. Let it be confirmation. Let it be a fresh message, perhaps. First card, flipping out. Look for a sign. And emphatic success coming around for us again. Peaceful resolution. Harmony at hand. Romance. Why wouldn't we see this card today? And it's not one that comes out of this deck very often. It's kind of shocking, actually, how we see the same cards over and over out of a pretty sizable deck, right? So here's the romance card. And I'm not actually surprised when we have the Six of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Lovers, and this beautiful artwork depiction here between the Knight of Swords and the Sun. There is a divine union taking place within us, I feel, that brings a great peaceful resolution. That whole sense of, yeah, feeling at home, comfortable in your own skin, and on your path, on your journey. Look for all the signs that are guiding you deeper, closer to your own heart space, your own heart-mind coherence. I think we had this one last week. This just fell out of the deck. Choose a new direction. Most especially if you turn over that devil card in your own consciousness today. Choose a new direction with anything that is unlike or not resonant to what you are co-creating with the divine. And one more card. Don't stop. Don't quit now. Okay, angels and ancestors. How is our soulful presence informing our waking consciousness? How perfect. We have the spring card. See your seeds grow. New moon. Seed thoughts. They're planted. Watch them grow now. Do something fabulous with those thoughts too. Love on them. Keep affirming them. Final word on the reading is from that elemental oracle. And this was for any potential unexpected themes that may pop up in the energy atmosphere today. Our first card is Mountain, clarity. That's always good. Look for a sign, intuition, clarity. Then we have dark matter, mystery. So we're getting some clarity over something that's a bit mysterious to us. And then we have the moon, darkness. Well, dark of the moon happens just at new moon, doesn't it? And what's the moon about? Intuition, seeing things in a different light. Look for a sign showing up again. So intuition is very similar to the energy we now have at our back through the death card, through the eclipse energy. So be awake, aware, and alert to those whispers of profound guidance that come our way. Have the best possible Monday ever. Peace, love, joy, happiness. Namaste.